Ella, blockchain technologies and games, a proper match. Welcome to FDG20. Welcome to Virtual Malta. Who are we? My colleagues are Thomas Wernbacher from Danube University Krems, Simone Kriglstein from the Austrian Institute of Technology and the University of Vienna. And my name is Alex Pfeiffer. I'm a postdoc fellow at MIT and a PhD candidate at the University of Malta. What we did is expert interviews with 23 experts from the field of gaming and blockchain on the topic of how to use blockchain technologies in the gaming industry. Blockchain in a perfect world would enable trust between different parties. It would ensure transparency while still keep up privacy, because of course you can encrypt messages, and smart contracts would enable automation processes between the different parties involved. Imagine this: Niantic pulls the plug on Pokemon after 4 years. This was a joke that came up yesterday on Facebook. And this really helps you to think about how blockchain can help. So if those Pokemons are stored as a different blockchain tokens in the players' wallets, even if Niantic turns off the game and turns it on again 2 years later, players would still have their own Pokemons secured on blockchain in their wallet and would be able to play again with the Pokemons they already possess, or in other Pokemon. They could be used in other Pokemon games or for other purposes. So we come to the first chapter, and this is Collectibles. The most famous collectible game on blockchain is Cryptokitties. There was this huge hype in early 2018. Cryptokitties are based on a unique DNA. Each kitty is unique. And you can breed the kitties, you can trade the kitties, you can sell the kitties. Kitties have been gifted to President Trump and Secretary Clinton. So they're now in the US National Archives. I think it's a nice side joke on the topic, so to say, from WikiLeaks. And although the big hype is over, Cryptokitties is still there, and they still do updates and new mechanics. So it's really great to look into it. It's based on the Ethereum blockchain. Recommendations from the expert, what they discussed with us. One game is called Tarasca. It's a collectibles game on arts, and it's based on the Ignis child chain of the other network. And you can sign up for the beta and you can test the game. Another game recommended, it's called Cryptic Legends. It's based on Ethereum again. It's a story-driven hero manager, and each of your hero is represented as a blockchain-based token. And that this could be a really great thing, and it's not just an idea from independent developers. That's something that Panini America proves, I think, we think, because on paniniamerica.net/blockchain HTML, you see their efforts on how to secure trading cards on blockchain technologies. So in-game items and in-game currencies. The idea is to secure in-game items from your game, from your massive multiplayer online role-playing game on blockchain. So an idea would be, regarding the experts, that gray items are just database entries, and when it comes to items of value, you secure it with blockchain technologies. So for green items, the tokens can be reissued easily. Epic items would be like limited edition tokens that cannot be reissued, and legendary items are single tokens or NFT that are unique, that have the unique asset ID, and that cannot be reissued. Another approach is using like the Lightning Network. It's a second layer solution on Bitcoin. For example, here into shooter games, the Bitcoin Bounty Hunter, or the more famous Light Night game, where you shoot another player, and as a reward you receive for Satoshis. Satoshi is the smallest amount of a Bitcoin, so one Satoshi is a 100 millionth of a Bitcoin. Another great example is Beyond the Void. You can still download the game on Steam, and the in-game item token Nexium has been traded on cryptocurrency exchanges, which leads to that on one day, one Nexium costs like 40 cents, on the other day 80 cents. And then in the bear market, this declined so much that basically it's no longer traded on the platform. So the game is still there, but no one can buy Nexium, so no one can play the game anymore, besides maybe those players who have Nexium in their account and already have their spaceships. And this showed that you should really separate the share as an investor the share that is traded on the free market, like the stock exchange shares, with the game tokens that are used in the game. And the experts actually recommended that in this particular case, with game items, the price should be set by the company in a regulated way. And then players, so for example, when you stop playing the game, could sell off via the marketplace their tokens to another player, can sell it back to the company, can use it in another game. For loot boxes, with smart contracts, you can set obviously the chances of the items you receive. And so if there are upcoming laws regarding loot boxes, smart contracts can ensure that you play by the rules. A game that we recommend, it's on the topic of blockchain of Bitcoin. It's called Bitcoin Billionaire, and it's a clicker game, and you earn virtual Bitcoins to say it's just a game at the beginning while tapping on your screen, but it's fun and you really learn a lot about the industry in a fun way. Gamification, same as with the in-game items. So you secure your points, your patches, your achievements on blockchain. You can set up smart contracts. You can easily set up a marketplace, connect with external partners. So you can create a full working ecosystem. And this is what we did in the project Hot City. With that, we won the blockchain award in Austria in the category research and development. So it's just search for Hot City gamification on Google and you find more about that. Game-based learning and assessment, that's my MIT project. You play a serious game for assessment, you get the grade. Immediately, one token is being sent to the player, who is the learner. Another token is being sent to the teacher, and the token represents your grade. And that then you generate a shared key, you can share it with third parties. For example, if you apply for a job. Esports, it's a really big thing, betting on esports results. So the Austrian company HeroCoin is doing that. Nowadays, it's done using Ethereum, one of the leading cryptocurrencies, but they also had their own approach. They had at first their own token, and basically the trading volume of their own token nowadays is just like 500 euros. This leads to the next chapter, and this is speculation and the game on Twitter. So Twitter still has a high influence on blockchain and on the speculation game itself. So one tweet could really impact what's happening with the coins, especially with low trading volume. You can set up full gaming ecosystems on blockchain. That's something we did with Danube University Krems and the sports game that has been produced in Austria. So those who help to maintain the game actually receive tokens and can sell it. Mining itself can be perceived as a game, and of course, gaming could be a mining mechanic for future efforts. And the last chapter is fraud, so please be super careful because newbies get wrecked, and Cryptokitties gives the grades. So thank you very much and have a great day.